A misty morning welcome the riders to the final UCI Cross Country Marathon World Cup of the 2023 season. With a tiring lead in the overall points, Leda Nimshevich was looking relaxed.
I thought nothing can surprise me anymore, but USA had to be a spectacle, right? It's super technical, I mean, and it lasts forever, like we're riding 3.5 hours on a technical trails, and it feels like an enduro race, honestly. I've done a lot of work during the series, had some great results, so have a nice margin now, and maybe I can sit back, relax, and let the others do the work today.
In the men's race, it was a totally different story. The top 11 were all capable of winning the overall, but current leader Fabian Rabensteiner needed third or better to take home the title. The pressure was on.
Yeah, well, I get to ride my bike, so that's all good, right?
You're a pro and therefore you race the highest level of competition. I tried to get you into the elite yesterday. I was denied that.
Okay.
And then in relaying that story in front of some higher level commissaires yesterday, magically they allowed you to race the elite.
Magically?
Magically.
Well, look at that.
Here we are.
All right, well, whatever. I'm looking to get around the track, have a good time, be safe, have fun, you know, go and test this course out.
Hello world.
All right, Grants, let's go. So this is pretty wild. Get some epic conditions up here, and just like that, I go from racing the Open to racing the Pro World Cup here. Very unexpected, unready, but also not nervous for it because, you know. Well, look at that. Look at that. How cool is that?
2 minutes to racing, gentlemen.
2 minutes till race time. 0 warm-up, but I do get to show you what it's like to line up for a UCI Marathon World Series. So how's that? I love the light up start finish area. That's cool. I wonder if anybody's ridden the start loop. Have you ridden the start loop? Which way should we go? Because it's so foggy, you have no idea what's...
I'm just gonna
follow everyone else.
everyone else.
All right, all right. Very cool. We've got World Cup leader Fabian Rabensteiner in the house. We also got a slew of top racers from Canyon North Wave up here at the front.
1 minute, 1 minute.
1 minute. There we go. Well, better get ready to roll. Yeah, time to descend the mountain. So, a little start loop, shake it out.
This is what the riders would face: 105 kilometres with 1,810 vertical metres of elevation change across some varied terrain involving lots and lots of mud, roots and rocks. There was to be no let up for the final round.
Woo! Hot dog! It is slick, but fun. First downhill, barrel of monkeys. No mistakes though. Gotta keep it clean. It's fun because it was my training buddy Mark Krantz. Mark Krantz in the house. Mark Krantz in the house. Wow. I'm definitely not gonna have any brake pads by the end of this one. The way this starts, it's a lot like a cross country. Pretty intense, very fast, everybody's sprinting. But the way it finishes will be very different. There's gonna be a lot of attrition, a lot of people having mechanicals and bike issues and physical issues and hypothermia or whatever. But It's kind of my bag, that part. So, already feeling in the mood. Woo! Oh my gosh, so fun. But so slick. Well, so far this is absolutely a hoot. I thought it was gonna suck, but it's really good. It's really fun. The lake section, very technical. It's gonna be interesting to see how much people have to walk of it. Probably a lot of it. If I were to guess. Phew. Lower section is clay. Yeah, it's a little slick out here. Wow. This is, I know. This Chambers Lake Trail is freaking awesome though. It's really cool. Yeah. Okay, so this gets moderately technical, but then the other side has got some real crux moves that are super hard to ride. I think I'll have people walking. Yeah, if you want to stay on that chicken wire, if you get off that chicken wire, it is like a Teflon pan. It's so slick. It's so dark back here, man. It's like nighttime. Woo. Oh man, 1,000-foot climb almost. Get back up to the resort. Rides are spreading out and feeling a bit of the weight. I have a hydration back on, 2 bottles. I'm trying to do this without outside assistance. So a little extra challenge, but should be a fun one.
On the first climb of the day, Simon Schneller led a pack of 8 riders. Most of the big names were in contention, with the notable exception of the winner of the last round, Hector.
Okay. Stop. All right. I think there's some explaining that needs to be done here. Yes, I'm off the back. But not about that. When I found out there was going to be a Marathon World Series race here, and next year's 2024 UCI Mountain Bike Marathon World Championships at Snowshoe, I reached out and offered to help with the course. Little did I know, I was opening up a giant can of worms. And it is a very, very challenging course. And I knew it was going to be something that I would be extremely proud of, but also would take a tremendous amount of work. And so I'm going to show you kind of this area where they hosted the race. So this is a Google Earth overview of the whole area around Snowshoe. And it is really, really incredible remote terrain. It is super gnarly. And this is the area where all the bike park is, the entire resort. And the actual race course goes way, way up here onto the north on a new trail developed by the West Virginia MTN or Mountaineer Trail Network, along with Friends of Pocahontas County and Snowshoe Highland Ride Center. And then we went all the way up here. It took a tremendous amount of coordination take a little look at this. 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 Crazy amount of coordination. So if you take a look at this, this is the back-end operations map that I put together. It's got all these waypoints. If you zoom in, and this is first edition of the course. We had to change it because Warner Brothers wanted a little bit better start layout. We went down around the lake and up to the feed zone, but these are all crossing guards, caution signs, marshals, all kinds of different options, heavy rain options. I mean, I even had points of areas where the media points and marshals will go, and really just an incredible amount of work. There were aspects including a new bridge down here at Spruce, and I remember getting on this Teams call and or Zoom call, and it had Snowshoe people, it had state police, it had National Forest Service, it had emergency first responders, it had I'm talking just everybody you can imagine, 50 people on this Teams call, making sure to coordinate. And so I got a little bit nervous. I'm like, wow, this is a big responsibility to put together a race or to help to coordinate a race. But the Forest Service, bang up job. Did a lot of great work out here on the Beaver Dam section of the trail. The folks with the aid stations were spot on. You know, there was not a lot of stuff at the aid stations, but you know, it takes a lot to perfect a race, and that's part of why you have to have a practice race before hosting a World Championships. I'd say we knocked it out of the park. There will be some things that I'd like to change. I'd like to see a little bit better second half of the course, a little bit of single track here that they're working on. I don't know if it'll be complete in time, but what I think is really neat is that everyone was safe, had a really fun race, and it was an exciting race. You know, the top riders in the men's race had a sprint finish. Hannah had a phenomenal race and won. Really cool to see an American rider win. But I will warn you guys, if I have anything to do with this course again next year, it won't just go across Spruce and finish with this easy climb. It'll go down bailout, and you will be absolutely terrified because it is full of gremlins, rocks, spider webs, giant snake roots, and octopus roots as well. So let's just say it's going to be a legitimate World Championship course for next year. This year, it was a pretty solid, I would say, 90% run. And the conditions definitely made it tough. The big takeaway for me is I had fun. I mean, this was like 2 days after finishing up the Alpine Loop Gran Fondo. I mean, I was freaking smoked. So you can tell I'm just having a good time. It was nice to push it at only 90%. And really, this was a celebration at the end of an incredible amount of hard work to help put on a World Cup and next year's UCI Mountain Bike World Championships. So an incredible honor. I can't believe that I helped design a World Cup and World Championship course. If you asked me when I was a kid if I would be involved with anything that cool, I definitely would never expect it. Easy Street was not so easy, but it definitely was greasy. So, thanks guys. So traversing this section, we'll soon approach the fingers, and that is gonna be slick. 40 minutes in, feeling like someone just woke me up in the middle of the night and said, hey, race the World Cup. Okay, sure, why not? Hey. Yeah, go JB. Thanks. Y'all want to know why the salamanders like it? There you go. Very physical. It takes a lot of concentration, this stuff, especially if you're riding with one arm. Yeah. Gotta keep the dust down, you know. Mountain biking is not an aquatic sport. Hey man, look at the bright side. This could start a new market for one-use bicycles. Use it and then just anyway.
So I might not understand.
You parles un peu français.
Oh.
It's a joke. I'm just making jokes because this is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Comment tu t'appelles? Monsieur?
Francis.
Huh?
Francis.
Francis. Jeremiah. Yeah. Welcome to the green carpet. Wow. Oh. Whew. Mamma mia. Yes. So good. Wish I brought some like downhill tires. Very cross country, like this course. Sliding everywhere. Greasy, peanut buttery, muddy, murky, and awesome. Ah, that was nuts. Wow, I've not ridden that section. Part of why I'm here though, it threw some surprises. Did sort of the consulting part of the course, helping a bit with timing and approximate distance, but ultimately people put up the tape to really make the course. So I think this is Lower Beaver Dam, if I'm not mistaken. Bit mud holes in here. Really watch out for. Ah, nothing like a good old-fashioned mudder. Keep you on your toes. Yeah. The mud hole right there. It's like a meter deep. Ah, mud in my eye. Oh no. Dang, dang, dang. Bound to happen. So sick through here. What a trail. Ah! Okay, from here, we'll approach the feet down in about 5 minutes and then head up a 5-minute climb back up to the ridge line. And then we'll reconnect the pole axe, pointing to return, and start heading out into the real backcountry. Not that this is already pretty remote, but we're gonna get way out there towards Mallard Track. Very physical course. It's like doing push-ups with butter between your fingers, holding onto monkey bars. Just that last 2 climbs. Well, downhill is one of my favorites. Conditions are peanut buttery, so it takes a lot of work just to move at a normal speed. It sure is fun. Oh. Wow. Gorgeous. Well, it's so flat. 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers of really awesome, mossy, drippy, almost British Columbia looking trail. Got a couple nice features to it, but generally its main characteristic is that it's bumpy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. The forest is singing from all this moisture. definitely don't feel like I'm racing. I'm kind of just riding at a strong pre-ride pace. What it feels like, basically. I am acing some rock moves. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Nice. Woo. High speed descent. And across the tracks and hit Marathon Trail. So I'm about 20 miles in, and so far I've been racing for an hour and 45 minutes. 14 miles in, and thus far it's been greasy, but I wouldn't characterize it as like epic, gnarly, but that last section was. I feel like a kid playing in the mud. Ah, this is just beautiful out here. Really neat way to get to experience the backcountry. And bike is getting heavy with mud, but trails are still rolling fine. The muddiest, gnarliest section of single track is now done. Here's mud in your eye. Okay, so from here we've got this river road along the tracks for about 2 miles, and then a 2-mile climb up to the mountain track where we'll hit a couple really fun trails. Can't wait to show you. There's a couple riders up there. Look at that. 2:16 in, 22 miles, actually 23 miles in on the river road, about to hit the climb. And yeah, diesel's coming on. Feeling good. All right, getting there. Hey. Hey. Exiting the Sparrow Trail, little dirt road, and then some more single track or Junko. 20 miles in, 242. This guy's prepared.
How was the Gran Fondo?
It's awesome. Is it Chris?
Yeah.
Hey, that was great. This guy's loaded for bear. I like his preparation. He's got like 80 gels. Woo! All right, we got a little climb here. Super fun single track, but a lot more road in this half, so hopefully we can work together. Into the deep dark forest here. Oh, oh, there you go. Uh-huh. Oh! Woo! Oh, dang! Got it all on camera. Oh my word! I'm gonna make t-shirts. I survived the snowshoe, snowshoe backcountry race. Ooh, smell that? It smells like the elephant pen at the zoo. 32 miles. 3 hours and 10 minutes in, and the skies are clearing. Look at my bottle. You want to drink off of that? Yeah. 2 big climbs left. Full section, man. This is amazing. Where are we? Oh, mamma mia. So sketchy.
Love me some roots, I hate me some mud.
It takes me back to the World Cups in Europe. They're so freaking muddy. It was like slip and slide.
Yeah.
People crashing on top of each other.
Reminds me of Canada Cup, like one of the Quebec.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Well, we got dirt road coming in about 2 minutes. Gaming quality of this course gets easier as it goes, so at least it's gonna have a little less of that hardcore physical stuff. Alright. Getting greasy, boys and girls. Getting greasy. Alright. You want gel?
Yeah, you mind handing me a gel?
Yeah. Are we racing? I don't think. Does not feel like we're racing. It kind of feels like we're. I think I went faster on the pre-ride 2 weeks ago with Luke, but y'all having a good time?
Having a great time.
All right, have fun. It's 20 miles left. A lot of it's dirt road. Don't wait for my buddy here. Come on, Nathan. As soon as I get Nathan, we're gonna rock and roll. How you feeling?
All right.
Yeah, hear that. Down to the last 3 climbs. This one's 15 minutes. This is something fork bridge, first fork bridge, I don't know. Anyway, so definitely deep into the race now. I got about 38 kilometers left. Whiskey!
Only be a
Wow. Oh. Okay. Just lost my shit there. Ah. Okay. Getting a little tired. Okay. That's a little bit. Well, that was the last of the extreme technical sections. Now I got about 3 miles of dirt road and the final climb on easy street. Almost done, let's go! Let's go! And most of the track's behind me. Damn, it feels good. It's really neat to be able to share, and I think helping design this course has been really a fun chance to do that, and to ride it is a real honor. So, might be my last pro World Cup here, and it's been really enjoyable. I haven't really gone like full super hard. I haven't really crucified myself. Maybe that's because I'm too tired too with the Alpine Loop Gran Fondo a couple days ago, or maybe just I thought, hey, I should enjoy this, kind of soak it in. It's been a long road to get here, and I'm pretty thankful. All right, there she is. Last climb. Let's go. Yeah. Ah. 5 minutes left. Ah.
The same group of 8 men who had ridden together all day entered the final climb, but only 3 of them emerged. The last round of the season was going to come down to a sprint finish. Simon Stepjan had done it, closely followed by Alex Rudil-Cortina and Casey South. Fabian Rabensteiner finished in 5th, and that will be enough to secure the overall win.
Today my mindset was really strong, and yeah, I'm happy to bring home my first Marathon World Cup win.
Oh boy, that was brutal. Oh yeah. Nice to finish in style.
It would be a dominant performance by American Hannah Otto, as she would win alone to take her first UCI Cross Country Marathon World Cup at home. Haley Smith finished 2nd, 5 minutes back, and Katarzyna Sosna would jump Leja Nimšević to end up 3rd, the Bosnian finishing in 4th.
Oh my goodness, it was one of the hardest races I've ever done. It just took so much patience to get through the mud sections, and I think everyone was making mistakes out there, but it was just a matter of, I think, who could stay the most calm and minimize mistakes rather than not making any at all.
Here's confirmation of the overall results then. After that one, Nimšević takes the title ahead of Jana Sosna, Vera Lucer, Morel, Luchelswab, Fasolis Vust.
It's a dream come true. It was really a goal for me this season, and to hold it, I mean, it will take some time to soak it in, and I'm going to take the time and really enjoy this amazing achievement. Every course is different. We had a flat course, we had a super technical courses, we had courses with 4,500 meters, so you really had to be an overall the best rider, and to achieve it, it's really amazing.
And in the elite men's class then, Fabian Rabensteiner takes the title ahead of Simon Stepjan. Hector Leonardo Paez Leon is 3rd, just ahead of Diego Alfonso Arias Cuervo, with Diego Rosa rounding out the top 5.
Yeah, it was a really hard fight till the end, because the advantage was not really big. So I was not believing too much at the beginning of the season to can do this victory, but I start really well, and I can go a good pace all the season, and I'm super happy to bring this home.
Oh yeah, got my mud mask on. Woo! Oh, that was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. That was gonna be terrible, but that was a blast. Oh, how was that? That was hard. Yeah.
Oh, it's all your fault though.
The barrel of monkeys, I know. Well, I didn't bring the weather.
No.
Nice work.
Sorry
you're climbing like a
ditching you
champ
at
on
the
that
aid
last
station.
time.
I was amazing on the road. Like I was like, they're not gonna catch me. There's no way.
Yeah, you were motoring.
But then the last climb, I blew so hard.
Got a little closer in the last climb, but
I was done. I was like just nothing. Yeah, the first half.
I was a little too social in that aid station. I was like talking to people and chatting it up.
My bike, like I'm pretty sure there's like 4 pounds of mud on it.
Oh, 100%.
It's like a trail
100%.
bike.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be some serious attrition still left out there. A lot of people, there are no shortcuts to get back, so you're going to be like on for a serious slog. Yeah, a lot of chain breaks and flats and mechanical issues. So race up here. So the course is wild, but you know, when it rains for 5 days straight, like, you know, what can you do? You're going to have a mutter. All right, so done and dusted. I didn't even know I was racing a Pro World Cup. So probably my last Pro World Cup. Like, I mean, but when you can, and your body will let you, you should, right? So super stoked, really excited that my bike held up great. And fortunately no flats, put a little extra orange seal in there and warded off the demons. So the mountains of Snowshoe and the roots and rocks are going to claim a lot of victims out there. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot more stories, but my race was a proper adventure. It was super, super fun. I'm super excited to have folks come to West Virginia to enjoy the week and check out the UCI Mountain Bike World Championships in the summer of 2024. And thank you for watching.